Hi, this is Shannah and welcome to my channel. This reading is called What's Going Right? So we're going to find out what's going right in your life and how it is expanding and developing in your life. So it's a pick-me-up reading, it's a positive reading about your life, okay? Now, we have three piles here to choose from. We have pile number 1 here with this green stone, and it's called Cherish, Rediscover the Sweetness of Life. Then we have pile number 2, number 16, Anahata, and it's called Love Without Judgment. I have this beautiful stone over here. And then we have number 5, Solar, and a safe and happy home. And we have also this beautiful stone here. So take your time to choose your pile. You can pause the video if you like, and I will see you in the next couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So what's going right in your life? You chose this beautiful stone with this green, the color of hope. Let's put it over here. I hope you can see it. There you go. You know this is your stone. Put it over here. Now, we have Cherish, number 15. And rediscover the sweetness of life. Now, this is really interesting before we go into the cards, because first of all, it's rediscover the sweetness. So that we can assume from this formulation that you've lost it somehow, the sweetness. There's something here that's keeping you from fully enjoying the moment, from fully enjoying where you're at, and that's why probably you were then attracted to this reading. And number 15, as you know, in tarot, is the devil card. So there's something here that's keeping you stuck, that's keeping you distracted from the good things in your life. Okay, this could even be some kind of pattern here. But this card is really, really positive. So it's saying you are rediscovering. And this here, though a bit, like a bit crazy, but it reminds me of the Ace of Cups, right? So it's like a rebirth, is a restart, is a new phase in your life, and it's like pointing forwards. Let's go. Now, let's put the card over here so we know this is your reading. Sorry for the glare. So, what is going right? Actually, from these cards, I only wanted one, but we got then the throat chakra. Now, the throat chakra is about communication, is about clear thinking, is about also listening. It's about speaking your truth, being your authentic self. So there's something here that you are being more authentic. You are being able to either rediscovering a side of yourself, or even being able to express yourself in a more truthful way, in a more authentic way. So you're being very authentic. You're getting more and more authentic. It could be also that you are in a job or a career or even hobby, it doesn't matter, but it has to do a lot with communication, either speaking, writing, could be even singing, some kind of visual arts as well. So anything that has to do with communication. So maybe this is something that you are getting into and developing. But this wasn't enough for me. So I got another card from this deck because I wanted to know more about it, because I felt it was a bit, some of you probably, this says a lot and it says everything, but for me, I was like, I was needing more from the cards, more information. But also one thing here with five is about transformation, also about traveling, about discovering, but it's a transformation within you. So you may be going through a lot of transformations, and you may even finding some small difficulties or things that you may not agree with, but this is actually making you think and contemplate and rediscover or discover other perspectives or sides for yourself. Now, then we have here, this is the other card that I got. I put it over here. The 3, it's number 3. This is the Empress card. It's called Nurture. So this is actually a very, very successful card. It's a very positive card. It's about abundance. It's about nurturing. It's about giving and taking. It's about expression. Again, this is all, for instance, now in the northern hemisphere, we have springtime now. So it's about blooming. It's about showing. It's about growing, developing. So what we're seeing here is like with your self-expression, your authenticity, you kind of, you're born to express yourself. You're born to succeed. You're born to give. But what I see here, that's that you're the kind of person that gives from the heart. You really want to give. You really want to share. You really want to help and nurture and, and care for others and for yourself as well. So, and this is really interesting because you're getting more in touch with yourself. You're getting more grounded. But it's like really being a channel between the spiritual, the higher realms, and the ground, the material world. And you are getting that balance. You are able to express all its facets. And some of you, maybe you are wanting to start a family. Maybe you are wanting to have children. So these are positive signs that saying it is possible. And it's going to happen if that's your wish. If it's not, it's okay. So you're expressing yourself in a different way. But it's all about expression, success, and becoming who you are meant to be. And you're developing, you are reinventing yourself, rediscovering yourself. Really positive. Now, the next card we have here is appreciation. This is quite interesting because we had here the Cherish card, like rediscover the sweetness of life. And this card has, and it's also 15. Now I saw it. How interesting. So we're going back to that again. And so, sorry. And it's like you are learning to appreciate yourself, to appreciate your life, to appreciate what's around you and what happens around you. I know that nowadays, so I'm recording this in April of 2025. So nowadays, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot, of uncertainty. It's not even confusion, it's more uncertainty. And it's very easy to become negative, So that's why it's also very important to get grounded. Now, the thing is, she has a beautiful rose, but then she has all this other stuff behind her that's a bit confusing. It's a bit, she could even hurt herself. Now, it all depends where your focus is. Is your focus on the negative, on what's difficult, on what's confusing or uncertain, or are you appreciating the beauty of your life, the good things of your life, the small and big miracles? And this is like what I see here is you are appreciating. Again, you are rediscovering the sweetness of your life. You're surrendering to that sweetness. And because she's turning her back to what's behind her, then it's like this is a very conscious decision. And I think you also wanting, and you also do it, to kind of push away from your life all the negativity, all the things that bring your energy down. You are staying focused and positive and filled with joy. You know, this the Empress card is such a joyous card, such a beautiful card. And you are learning to enjoy every moment of your life. You know, be it so-called positive or negative, you're just learning to take it in and to see the miracle in it all. Then we have number 36, come to the edge. So you are entering a phase of taking risks. And you will take the risk. You will take that leap of faith. You will take the plunge. And it's like something new in your life. Something new, something that you're starting, and maybe that's why, you know, you're a bit like, you may feel a bit apprehensive or a bit scared even, and that's why it's difficult to, you know, to smell the roses, okay? But you're going more, becoming more and more positive. Things are getting better and better, and you will feel safe enough. This is very important. You're starting to feel safe enough to take the jump and follow where your heart wants to go, to follow to the next step of your journey. So this is quite positive. Things, you're feeling better, you're feeling more positive, you're feeling more open, and you're feeling braver as well. Now, let's get here some tarot cards. Get more information. There you go. Now, for pile number 1. Whoa, what's going right? We have the 7 of Pentacles, being patient. That's really nice. So what's going right? Opa. Then we have the Knight. This is a card that's usually not in tarot decks, only in this one, because it's the sleeping tarot. So what's going right in the life of pile number 1? What's going right for pile number 1? Let's get 2 more cards, please. What's going right for pile number 1? We have the Hermit, but here, like in German, this is German, so they have the female Hermit. This is the female form, which is interesting. You will never see that. I know that some of you want me to be as gender neutral as possible, which is okay to want that. But for instance, this, it's there, it's written there, and it is interesting. I find everything interesting when it comes to human expression. It's just, we're amazing beings, and with us, everything is possible. So you're all welcome. I want you to know that. Now, what else for pile number 1? What else is going right? Now, with the Knight here and the Hermit, 7 of Pentacles, doesn't seem, you know, like, wow. Oh, but there you have it. The Princess of Swords as the Page of Swords. And then we have bottom of the deck, the 6 of Wands. So this is wonderful news. Why? Because the cards are telling you to be patient, okay? And to focus on the positive, and then to take the plunge. But it's like the cards are saying you've been preparing yourself, or you're still preparing yourself, okay? You're giving yourself time. You're going within. You're preparing. You're searching your light. But then when you're ready, the cards are saying, cool. The cards are saying you don't have to rush, because you will know when you're ready. And here with the Knight, what I'm sensing here, and with the Seven of Pentacles, because it's like it says you are waiting for the right moment, right? And here we have Saturn here at the back. So I would say this has to do with work. Saturn has a lot to work with chores, with sacrifice, with doing the right thing, preparedness, studying, working hard. So I think it's something to do with your career somehow for many of you. And there's with the Knight here, I think there are some fears, because you see here this person seems to be drowning. And it's like there's some fear of drowning. And maybe you're feeling even overwhelmed with all the workload you may have at this moment. But here the Hermit is actually telling you, focus. Focus on your work. Do the right thing. And the opportunities will come. When you feel it's right, you will strike, and you will be communicating. Again, this is about communication again. You will be doing your job right. You will be doing what you have to do in the right manner. Because the cards are, okay. So this message is now for those who may feel, because you're still waiting, and you're waiting for the right moment. You're waiting until you feel truly prepared. So some of you may feel, oh, maybe I'm a coward and I'm afraid to take the jump, and I'm afraid of leaving my comfort zone. But this card here with the Princess of Swords is telling you, no, you're very, very brave. And with the Hermit is telling you, you're also very wise. You see, you're not a coward. You know you'll have to jump, but you're preparing yourself to make the best out of that jump. You're not just throwing yourself and making a fool of yourself. That's not what you want to do. You want to do it right. And the cards are confirming this, and they are supporting you. And then, because we have the bottom of the deck, the Six of Wands. So success is guaranteed. And maybe this is a job like with communication in whatever form, but where you show yourself. And of course, there is some fear involved, and because none of us want to make a fool of ourselves. But it's like saying you are doing it the right way, and success is guaranteed. Yeah. And the other card is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like this is a new phase. Yeah. And you'll be doing the right thing. There are fears of failure, of course, but you are taking the risk, you're taking the plunge, and you're doing it the right way. Okay. So, do I need anything else? I feel like I should take 2 more cards for here and for here. Okay. So, what else do they need to know? What is going right? Pile number 1. So, what's going right? So, we'll get these 2 cards, and then I'll get you an advice card. And then we're done. So, it's a really quick reading. So, then we have the Queen of Swords. There you go. This is you. You're on top of the situation. You are this queen, and then it's not gender specific, but you have this energy. The queen, she's wise, she's clever. See, she's like, I'm getting the vibes of the goddess Diana, or even Artemis from the Greek pantheon. And no, Artemis, I'm getting confused with the pantheons. So many gods. But that's like the Athena. So it's not Diana. Sorry, Diana is from the Roman. Athena is Greek. Athena is also the goddess of wisdom and strategy. So this is the vibe that I'm getting here. Artemis would also be something like that. But this is the vibe that I'm getting here. You being in power, you being in charge, and you decide. And again, like I said, because when I was telling you, like you deciding what kind of energy you let in, I was getting the vibes of the Queen of Swords. So I'm not real surprised that she decided to grace us with her presence. Now, what else? pile number 1. Oh, there you go. And we have strength. And it's really telling us you have to go through it. You know, you have to go through it. And it's here very careful with the 5 of Cups here. It's really telling you, don't compare yourself to others. Don't see, you know, just don't focus, like I was telling you here earlier, that don't focus on the negative. Don't focus what probably hasn't gone that great in your life. Focus on what's still ahead of you, on all the opportunities that you have to shine and to be successful and that you are getting now. And here with strength is really to bite the bullet. And it's like the line here, it's like, will the lion bite or not the hand? What I'm seeing here is not biting the hand that feeds you, not that. I'm getting more the biting the bullet in order to take that risk. Just go for it. You know, and it's also mastering your fears, mastering your insecurities, and being in charge of your destiny. And this is what's going right. This is what you're developing. This is your strength. Now, let's get you 2 advice cards. So for pile number 1, what advice do we have? Take a chance on love. Isn't that beautiful? When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So here, because it's the whispers of love, so it's more love focused. For some of you, you could be starting a relationship soon as well. The cards are saying go for it, have fun, and, you know, develop a beautiful relationship. But this could also mean, you know, take a chance on life. Not just love, take a chance on life. Take a chance on your dreams. Take a chance on who you want to be. Really beautiful. So it's a beautiful confirmation. So what else? For pile number 1, what other advice do we have? I love you. These are very important words. So this is to tell you that you are very, very loved and you're getting support as well. And I think you're also very supportive towards others. You're getting a lot of support, okay? And this is the universe, the way the universe and your guides, you know, the way they found to tell you that you're very, very loved. They find you very beautiful, very talented, and you have everything going on for you. Even if you don't see it right now, but you will see it soon. And this is also an invitation to love yourself, to do things out of love, to do things from the heart, like we saw at the beginning with the Empress. So you're very, very loved, you're very, very protected, and they say, go for it. Take that leap of faith. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonates, I hope it inspires you, and I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. If you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. And what is going right in your life right now? So let's put this beautiful stone over here. There you go, beautiful thing. So you know this is your reading. And we're starting with this card immediately, 16, Anahata, and love without judgment. So it's really an invitation to keep an open heart. And we have a lot of this green energy here. So it's a lot about healing, also healing the heart. So it could be, I don't remember what the cards are, but it could be that this is more like love focused and there is healing. There's an opening of the heart. That's, for some of you, maybe a reconnect with someone or making amends with someone. For other people, it may be, you know, starting something new, being ready for love, being ready to say yes to someone or to a situation. And it's a lot of also self-love, self-healing, and just being open, you know. It's really, really beautiful card. Really beautiful energy. So let's put it right here. So let's see what's going right. Wow, we have Blossom. With Blossom, here this card is the Judgment card. So there's something new coming into your life, a new energy, and this new mojo, new fire in your life. And with Blossom, could also mean like with springtime in the northern hemisphere, we have springtime right now. So with springtime, it's like the rebirth of something. Again, this could be the rebirth of yourself, of your inner energy, and it could also be the rebirth of a project, the rebirth of a connection. But it's a lot of energies, a lot of potential, a lot of fire, strength, of power. Now, then we have the Temple Path, number 12. Now, the way I feel this card, it's really going your own way. And it's for some of you, this will be a way back home. This way back home can be an actual home, like your natal home, like the home of your parents. It could also be the home going back home, like more metaphorically, like going back to someone, a situation, going back to a relationship, because in a relationship we build a home, we build a nest. So I'm really getting this energy of going back home. But the Temple Path is also something sacred here, is the path to something beautiful and something really private within you. So it's like you're discovering the path to yourself. You're discovering the path to your inner heart, to your inner energy. And this is like feeling at home and at peace with the world. So it's finding a way to accomplish something. This something could be actually this here. It's funny because I was telling you about mending, and yeah, that's the card. So we have number 52, mending. So it's what's going right in your life. It's you finding that peace within you, or finding a way of mending a situation. Again, this mending could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be just a love relationship. It could be a relationship with a friend or a family member. But it could also be a relationship with yourself, mending something within you. Like I was saying, healing the heart. So whatever situation, and it could be all of them together, of course. It doesn't have to be either or. But this situation brings a lot of peace, brings a lot of joy, brings a lot of, like I was saying, potential, new energy, renewed energy in a situation. Okay? So this is really beautiful energy here. Very serene and very magical. It's really, really nice. Now, let's get us some tarot cards in order to get more information. So for pile number 2, what is going right in their life? For pile number 2, what is going right in your life? So we're getting the cards now, tarot cards. Afterwards, we'll get some advice and then we're done. So it's not a very long reading today. Every group is going to be a different length. So for pile number 2, what is going right in their life? What's going right? Okay, we have here the 6 of Swords. What's going right in your life? So 6 of Swords, as you know, is leaving troubled waters behind, leaving your trouble behind, crossing the waters to a better situation. We have the High Priestess. We have the 6 of Wands. One more card, please. What's going right? Oh, we have so many cards. Wait a minute. Let's try again. So, let's 1 second. A second. There's some chaos here with my cards. Just have to change this. There you go. No. So again, what's going right? One more card, please. What's going right in the life of pile number 2? There you go. We have the Knight. Well, pile number 1 also had this one. Interesting. Let me get another card for the Knight, just to be sure that's a different message. I'm getting different vibes, but you get many cards. Okay, let's see if they all make sense together, or yeah, got it. We'll keep them all. I'll show it to you in a second. Okay, now it's like pile number 2, that you've done a lot of inner work, that you've really looked within, and you've done a lot of soul searching. You've looked within. Some of you, this doesn't have to do really with a relationship. It could be like studying, preparing, but it's like you're leaving troubled waters behind. You're leaving like difficult times behind. You're moving forward. This is what's going on. You are also looking within. You're growing. Yeah, you're growing, you're finding your own truth, your own inner wisdom. And there's a lot of success coming in. Okay, this is the 6 of Wands. So a lot of success is coming in. But there is some fear here with the Knight. There is some uncertainty. Then I asked the clarification. And here with the 5 of Swords is quite interesting. You know, I'll put it here just so you can see it better. This is a really interesting card because with the 5 of Swords, you know, the 5 of Swords is a win or lose kind of card. And here we can see it like on a more relationship kind of context. And it's 2 people not being on the same page. And for instance, here is the 2 of Swords up here, so it's being closed off, not being able to decide, and maybe even ghosting, you know, not showing up. And this person here, brokenhearted with the 3 of Swords. And we have Saturn here, and Saturn is also a planet of tests, of difficulties, you know. It's always like it's always a complicated card, you know, always like it's a sign of complications in your life. It's like a test, like I was saying. But here we have the moon here, or it seems to be the moon, so it's also very emotional. And so this is your fear, you know, that the other person won't reciprocate, or that you're being left behind, or that, you know, it's just one-sided. Yeah, because we also have only one side of the moon here. So this is about fear. There's this fear here within you. Maybe you've experienced this in the past. But then we have the Lovers. We have the 7 of Cups, and we have the Star. So the cards are saying that it's understandable to have those fears, to be insecure, especially if you had these kind of experiences in the past. But when we look within, when you go within, and I find this picture really beautiful, you will know that you're on the right path. You have the temple path, and love is coming in. Love is really on your path, but it's all about decision as well. And sometimes these decisions may seem a bit confusing, and there may even be different people coming towards you, or you have a bit of difficulty prioritizing what's important in your life. But here with the star is telling you, you already know. You know, and actually things are healing. This is all, the star is a healing card. So the connection may have gotten out of hand somehow, or distracted, or lost the priority somehow, but is getting on track again. It's a decision. And I think it will be from both sides. It's, because it's always two people here. Because if this is a connection thing, it's like a relationship thing, you're in each other's minds. And after a period of some confusion or other priorities, you'll be back on track, and you'll be healing and, like we said earlier, mending the connection. This may also be a connection to yourself, and it's the same message at the end of the day. You're making that decision and making yourself a priority. Okay, if this is a project, for many of you could be a creative project, it's exactly the same. You're making it a priority in your life, and it's under a good star. Okay, so I think we covered it. Yeah, but it's really positive. And if you have any doubts, the cards are saying, like I mentioned earlier, they're saying it's natural, but they want you to put you at ease. Things are going well. So let's get you some advice here for pile number 2. Like I said, this reading is not very long. Let's go. So for pile number 2, what advice do we have for pile number 2? Oh my God, it's beautiful. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Oh, this is so beautiful. And you see, we have waterfalls. Waterfalls are always a sign of healing. And we have number 17, which is the number of the star. There's a lot of healing coming in. Be patient. So, and also it's also one of the messages of the high priestess, this patient, it's the yin energy. So pile number 2. One more message for pile number 2. One more advice, please. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. This is the part of the healing, You're healing yourself, and you can heal others sometimes just by giving them attention, sometimes just by listening. Sometimes here we have be supportive again, because pile 1 also had this at the back of the deck. Yeah, make a genuine effort to show you care. It's really reach out, and for some of you it will be about reaching out. For some others of you, it will be being open when the other person reaches out. Okay, if you see that it fits, that is correct. So the messages are quite clear, and they're really, really beautiful. And this was your reading, pile number 2. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So first of all, we're putting this beautiful stone over here so that you know this is your reading. There you go. And what is going right in your life? We have number 5, solar. And a safe and happy home. So this is a wonderful sign, right? So it's like there's some changes in your life. And I say changes because we have number 5. And these are powerful changes because it's solar. right, is from the sun. The sun is about expression, it's about life, it's about warmth, it's about spring and summer and things coming up to life or coming back to life. And it's you creating your paradise on earth. It's you creating something where you feel safe and happy, and it will be your home, and you creating your own environment, you creating your own reality in a way where you feel taken care of, you feel nurtured, you feel free. And this is a beautiful start into the reading. But with the 5 could also be that while doing this, you're experiencing a lot of ups and downs. But this is actually making you stronger and helping you see even better solutions to what you want to create. So there, we put it here. Sorry for the glare. There you go. There. Now, let's start. What's going right in your life? I have to think now, just give me a second. This is the 6 of Wands. Amazing. So 6 of Wands is believe and succeed. So this is success coming into your life. This is you feeling that, after a long journey, you're finally making it. You can see the silver lining. You can see, all your efforts bearing fruit. Some of you are already in the middle of it. Others, it will start very, very soon to things turn around and for things to turn around and become incredibly positive. And it will be a career success, could be financial success, and all together. So there's a lot of wonderful things coming in. Wow. Then we have number 42. And woman holding a coin. So, gender. It's not about gender. That's what I was trying to tell you. Sorry. This is about the energy. This is someone who is independent. This is someone who has the means. This is someone who has material safety and security, material security. It's like you've made it. So this success, it's here. It's material success for the most of you. This gives me this 9 of Pentacles vibe, right? There's this woman, independent, in the garden here. She's in her parlor, and she's like, doesn't need anyone except herself. And it's interesting that it's a woman here. I know you want this, some of you want this very gender neutral, but the world is very colorful. I have everything. So, but in this sense, why I am focusing on it being a female, because as you know, in our history, women have been subjugated to men in many, many ways, and also especially in the financial. They didn't have the financial freedom. So showing here a woman with the coin, it's actually quite powerful. Is this woman, or this person in this case, if we take, let's see if I make myself clear, if we take that image of a woman having her freedom and financial freedom, it actually symbolizes, or it's an archetype for us to see that a person can overcome difficulties from society, from their peers, whatever, and become very successful, no matter what their gender is, okay? So, but it's a very powerful symbol, I find. And so this is amazing success. This is major success, especially on the material plane. And I think probably some of you were not even believing that you could go this high. You probably hoped for, but it's, again, this is a major achievement. It's just amazing. And it's interesting. We have 6, and then we have 4 and 2, and 4 plus 2 is 6. So we have 6, 6. And then we have 10. Unfinished symphony. And what does this tell us? With these unfinished symphonies, this tells us this is something you've been working on for a long time, and you've been trying to achieve for a long time. It's like, this has like manifold meaning. On the one hand, it says that you've been trying, this is something you've been trying for a long time, or you tried to go to achieve this many times and then you failed. And that's why with this image here, I was really getting that sense that's a major achievement, that you probably didn't even believe. And that's what I got here with the number 5, because 5 is also some obstacles and competition and some difficulties. It doesn't have to be completely negative, but it's just, that there's a lot of, confusion. And with 10, it's like it's overcoming this confusion, okay? That's the higher octave of the 5. So it's overcoming this confusion and getting things done. And from others of you, it's like, because it's unfinished symphony, it's like this success is just the first step. There's a lot more that you want to do. There's a lot more that you want to achieve. And it's like this feeling that sky is the limit, and there's so much more to do and to create and to make possible. So it's a very, 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 very positive energy. It's against all odds, winning and getting success, against all odds. It's really beautiful. It's a beautiful, powerful message here. But let's get here. Tarot cards. Oh, look, we have the sun immediately. Yes, it will be shining like the sun. For some of you, it can even be something artistic, because we have the piano keys there. So it could be something artistic, could be something creative. Some of you may be musicians or singers, and your art, your creation will be very, very successful. So, what's going right for pile number 3? What's going right for pile number 3? We have Temperance. So it's also telling you to be patient, to be kind with yourself. Again, a patience card, the 7 of Pentacles. Pile number 2 also got this card. So this be kind to yourself, be patient. It's like the right moment will come. It might even be just around the corner. Oh, sorry for that noise. We have again the 4 of Swords. Another card of waiting. Okay, that's interesting. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry that I'm laughing, but I'm finding interesting. All the waiting cards just came out. So the cards are telling you, yes, this is coming. This is becoming. But it's important that you are patient, that you think that you have this steady growth, that you are kind and gentle with yourself, especially here with the 4 of Swords. Rest when you need to rest. It could be also a sign that you're overworking, that you're trying too hard, or that you feel anxious, when you're restless is more the word, that you feel restless. But with the 3 of Pentacles, we see here, it is coming your way, because the 3 of Pentacles is the receiving, while, for instance, it's also working with other people, being open to work with other people. And it's like their input is also very, very important. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles, usually in the Rider-Waite, you see someone on a kind of a bench or pedestal, then presenting something to the other two. And this is what this person is doing, is showing the pentacle, the Three Pentacles, look what I can do, to these other two people, right? And interesting, this looks like a painting from a friend of mine. Interesting, sorry, I got lost there. But, and it's you then being able to show it. But it's like they're saying you'll be showing your work, you'll be showing your abilities, your talent. You'll have the chance to do this. But until then, be patient. Take care of yourself, prepare, like you see here, find the right measures, find the right combination, the right way of doing it, but in a gentle way. Be gentle with yourself. Your time is coming. The sun is coming out of the clouds. Until then, prepare, take good care of yourself, because your chance will come to show this. And the thing is, we have bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is like warning you to be very careful with negative thinking. Yes, there may be some difficulties, but you could make it worse than it is. And you're kind of fighting your own inner demons. So it's like, be careful with that. Be gentle with yourself. Now, let's get 3 more cards. What's going right? And it's also, this card is also talking about the right timing. Everything is happening in the right timing. So don't be restless, don't be nervous. Everything will be just fine. So, what is going right? For pile number 3, what's going right? Okay. It's like the cards are saying I've already said everything, but I want more. Sorry. If you may, just give us 3 more cards. That would be really amazing. Thank you. For pile number 3, what's going right? We have the Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So again, opportunities coming in. You'll be getting messages about the project, about money, and these positive messages. But it's also a card of appreciation, looking at something and see its own value. And it could be also you appreciating yourself. Then we have the Ace of Swords. And we have, again, the Six of Wands. It's like... And this is your fears, is the Five of Pentacles, because maybe at the moment you're probably feeling short on cash, or like you're having probably some financial difficulties, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay, of course. Everyone, no one likes that. But with the universe here, this is coming to an end. This is coming to an end. It's a major change in your life. And until then, like I said, prepare yourself. This appreciation has to do, for instance, appreciation of your own work. It's like, what can you do better? What can you change? Maybe you don't have to change anything. It's also appreciating the moment and appreciating yourself, your talents. Again, be gentle with yourself. With the Ace of Swords is really saying the right moment will come, and you'll just know what to do and when to move forward, and that will lead to success. So we have the Six of Wands twice, so it's more than confirmation. It's really like they're trying to put you at ease again, and so you can be gentle, you can relax, you can wait for the right moment, and you'll just feel it. Okay, so it won't pass you by. It's what the Ace of Swords is telling you. It won't pass you by. And then you'll be ready for action. You'll be ready because you've been preparing yourself the whole time. So, because luck is opportunity plus preparation. And you've been preparing yourself, and then when opportunity comes, you'll strike. and you'll be incredibly successful. So it's just amazing news. So let's get you some advice. So for pile number 3, some advice for pile number 3, please. Some advice for pile number 3. Miracles and blessings. Oh, it's so beautiful. Everything has its gift. To appreciate whatever comes. We're talking about appreciation. And miracles and blessings are coming your way. You know, just be in the moment. Everything will be fine. And here, bottom of the deck, it says, you are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do. Oh, pile number 3. This is amazing. So, one more card as advice for pile number 3, please. Wow. I'm so happy with this message. It's so beautiful. And be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. And this could be love for others, for the ones around you, could be love for your work. But I strongly believe that this is love for yourself. Love for what you've accomplished so far, for everything that you are. The more you love yourself, the more life loves you back. Because you are life. Oh my God, beautiful. Yeah. So pile number 3. This is your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.